The political world was abuzz on December 6, 2024. President-elect Donald Trump, in his typical fashion, took to the airwaves on Meet the Press to make a big announcement. His pick for Secretary of Defense? None other than Pete Hegseth, a familiar face on Fox News and a staunch Trump ally. This decision sent shockwaves through Washington, with reactions ranging from enthusiastic approval to outright condemnation. Hegseth, a former Army National Guard officer with tours in Iraq and Afghanistan, certainly has military experience. Yet his credentials for leading the entire Department of Defense, a behemoth with a budget larger than many countries' GDP, were immediately called into question. Critics pointed to his lack of experience in high-level government positions and his history of inflammatory rhetoric. Trump, however, remained steadfast in his support. He praised Hegseth's intelligence, emphasizing his degrees from Princeton and Harvard. He lauded Hegseth's understanding of the military and his commitment to restoring American strength on the world stage. Trump even went as far as dismissing concerns about Hegseth's past, including allegations of excessive drinking, as mere fake news peddled by his opponents. The nomination of Pete Hegseth immediately became a flashpoint in American politics. Supporters saw him as a strong leader who would shake up the status quo in Washington. Detractors viewed him as unqualified and potentially dangerous, a yes-man who would prioritize loyalty over competence. One thing was certain: Hegseth's confirmation hearing would be a must-watch event. Following the announcement, Pete Hegseth wasted no time in launching a full-fledged charm offensive on Capitol Hill. He understood that securing the support of the Senate, particularly key Republicans, was crucial for his confirmation. One of his first and most important targets was Senator Joni Ernst of Iowa, a combat veteran and a rising star in the Republican Party. Ernst, who served on the influential Senate Armed Services Committee, was seen as a swing vote. She had previously criticized Trump on several occasions and was known for her independent streak. Hegseth and Ernst held a series of meetings, both public and private, to discuss his nomination. Both sides described the conversations as productive and cordial, but Ernst remained non-committal in her public statements. While Hegseth courted Ernst and other moderate Republicans, he also sought to shore up support from Trump's base. He continued to appear regularly on Fox News, reiterating his alignment with the president-elect's agenda and attacking his critics. He framed his As expected, the reaction to Hegseth's nomination in the Senate was sharply divided along partisan lines. Most Republicans, eager to confirm Trump's cabinet picks and avoid a protracted confirmation battle, fell in line behind the president-elect. They echoed Trump's praise for Hegseth's military service and his commitment to strengthening the armed forces. Democrats, on the other hand, were almost universally opposed to Hegseth's nomination. They raised concerns about his lack of experience, his inflammatory rhetoric, and his close ties to Trump. They also pointed to his previous statements on issues such as torture, which they viewed as disqualifying for someone in his position. The battle lines were drawn, and the stage was set for a contentious confirmation hearing. Hegseth's fate rested on a handful of undecided senators, mostly moderate Republicans like Joni Ernst, who held the balance of power. The pressure was on, and the nation watched with bated breath. Section 4. The Specter of Allegations. Hegseth's past catches up. Just as Hegseth seemed to be gaining momentum, his past came back to haunt him. Allegations of sexual misconduct, excessive drinking, and financial mismanagement of veterans organizations surfaced in the media. These accusations, some dating back years, threatened to derail his nomination and cast a dark cloud over his carefully crafted image. Hegseth vehemently denied all allegations, dismissing them as politically motivated attacks designed to smear his reputation. He vowed to fight back against what he called baseless lies and insisted that he would not be intimidated into withdrawing his nomination. However, the damage was done. The allegations, whether true or not, raised serious questions about Hegseth's character and judgment, making it even more difficult for undecided senators to support him. The allegations threw Hegseth's confirmation into disarray. The White House scrambled to contain the damage, dispatching surrogates to defend Hegseth and attack his accusers. However, the constant drip of negative headlines and the growing chorus of calls for Hegseth to withdraw put immense pressure on the president-elect.